Hi, I'm Julie Lampkin. If you've been involved in a collision with a commercial semi-truck, the first thing you need to understand is this is not just a big car accident. A typical passenger car weighs about 2 tons. A fully loaded 18-wheeler can weigh up to 40 tons. The physics alone make these crashes catastrophic. Because the stakes are so high, the legal battle that follows is unlike anything else in personal injury law. In a standard car crash, it's usually one driver against another. In a commercial trucking accident, there's a whole web of liable parties that we need to investigate. We investigate the trucking company for negligent hiring, the cargo loaders if an unbalanced load caused a jackknife, or the maintenance providers if an issue such as worn brakes caused the accident. My job is to identify every single entity involved in that truck's journey. Trucking is one of the most heavily regulated industries in the country. There are thousands of pages of federal motor carrier safety regulations that don't apply to regular drivers. We look for violations of hours of service. Essentially, was the driver too tired to be behind the wheel? We look at drug testing reports. And strict maintenance standards. If the trucking company cut corners to save time or money, these regulations are the key to proving it. Modern trucks are really computers on wheels. They have event data recorders or black boxes that capture speed, steering, and braking seconds before an impact. And they have electronic logging devices that track driving hours. But here's the catch. Trucking companies can legally destroy this information if we don't act fast. One of the first things we do at Jeffrey Glassman is to send a spoliation letter. This requires the trucking company to legally freeze all evidence so that nothing gets accidentally destroyed. Make no mistake, the trucking company likely had an investigator at the scene before the police even finished their report. They have rapid response teams, which are designed to shift the blame onto you. In Massachusetts, if they can prove that you were even slightly more than 50% at fault for the crash, you could recover absolutely nothing. You need a team that is just as fast and just as aggressive as they are to protect your rights from day one. Because trucking accidents often lead to life-altering injuries or spinal damages, the costs are astronomical. These commercial policies are much larger than auto insurance, which just means that they fight 10 times harder to deny you. We work with life care planners to make sure that your settlement not only covers your medical expenses today, but covers your medical needs for the next 30 or 40 years. For over 30 years, we've stood up to big trucking fleets and national insurance corporations. We prepare every case as if it is going to a jury, and we don't charge you a dime unless we win. Don't fight a giant alone. Call Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers at 617-777-7777. Let us take the weight off your shoulders.